So the one argument that people will make for Tyson Fury being the GOAT is that, there hasn't been anybody as tall as him. Height, height, height. People so obsessed with height. Height means everything in their argument, the main argument that they make. Well, if you look at box record, you'll see Robert Helenius listed as 6'6", Deontay Wilder listed as 6'7". But from these pictures, we clearly could see that Deontay Wilder's shorter. Height means everything to these critics, and I don't know why. At some point, the human beings have to topple off, right? There's not going to be a 8 foot heavyweight. The height has to end somewhere, you know, and the height is not even really reliable. Watch Tyson Fury against Otto Wall and get called out for being 6'9", and he says, "You're not really 6'9", are you?" And Tyson Fury says, "No." And he said, "How tall are you?" And he says, 6'7".
Look. What am I, 6 inches taller? Even without that.
Here's another example of Tyson Fury getting caught lying about his height. Watch Jason Momoa's face as Tyson Fury reveals he's 6'9". Now, mind you, Jason Momoa is 6'4", so he would know what a 6'9" guy looks like. But look at the awkwardness that Tyson Fury creates by lying.
Gosh, how tall are you? Where's that? Yeah, you're 6'6" or something, 6'5".
6'9".
You're 6'9"?
Yeah.
Damn. I love it. Here.
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 Now, the one argument that they'll make is the size, and the size is not even accurate because fighters lie about their size, and people just accept it because they're biased to their times about the fighters getting bigger and stronger, but there has to be a cap off. Now, look, this is the tallest person Ali ever fought, Ernie Terrell, 6'6", and Ernie Terrell had a longer jab, but he wasn't even able to touch Ali with his jab. As big as he was compared to Muhammad Ali, he couldn't even land a jab on him solidly, and he made Ernie Terrell look like he was surrounded. He was so fast. The only time that Ernie Terrell touched him was when the referee made him touch gloves at the beginning of the fight. Ali was so far superior in the speed category that, look, he can't even touch him with solid punches, just rolling the shots, making it look effortlessly. Poetry in motion. And then, mind you, this guy is 6'6". Everybody's so fixated on height. Muhammad Ali was listed as 6'3", but size has nothing to do with jab. It's timing. And Muhammad Ali had impeccable timing. Okay, let's go to another champion since the champions are getting bigger. I'll take you to Joe Louis, who was listed as 6'1", fought Buddy Bear, who was 238 pounds, 6'6", and had an 84-inch reach. Let's go to that fight.
Markedly the smaller man on the left-hand side of your picture. Buddy Bear stands 6'6.5" and nearly 17 stones. Oh, good body shot from Lewis straight away. Terrific left hook from the champion. Lewis in the 17th defense of his title.
Now, from the looks of it, it looked like they're in completely different weight classes. Joe Louis wasn't even, he would have been a cruiserweight in today's standards. He was knocked out of the ring by the bigger guy. Everybody's so fixated with size. What did Joe Louis do? He stepped back in the ring, remained calm, gathered himself, tied up intelligently, and started pushing Buddy back to the ropes. But like I said, look at the size. A shot like that sent Joe Louis out of the ring, but Joe Louis was able to withstand the attack of Buddy and remain calm. Now let's see if Buddy could do the same when Joe Louis turns that heat up on him. Joe Louis inside fighting, throwing the short shots. Everybody knows he was a master of short shots, 6-inch punches, and a killer right hand, right? He throws the right uppercut right there. Buddy's trying to use his weight and lean his weight on him and push him back to the ropes, and he hits him with the hand. Look how he reacts to Joe Louis's right hand. Versus Joe Louis did get knocked out of the ring. Granted, he did get knocked out of the ring, but look how he reacted to his punches. It's like a walk-off home run in baseball. Look, setting them up with short shots, and then stepping back with the uppercut again, and then right hand, just pummeling him like he doesn't believe size means anything. Like he's not a believer in what society believes, that size is everything in a fight, and he's just catching them with short shots, short uppercuts, and right. Look how he reacts to that right hand. Laid there flat, act like he's paralyzed, he can't move. Joe Louis wasn't acting like that when he hit him with his right hand, but he's the bigger guy, and size means everything to you guys. He gets back up, and then now he just knocks him dead as a doorknob. The corner gets in and tries to protest this fight. They said the bell rung, but Joe Louis was the victor, long story short, and that guy was a huge, big guy. Now here goes Joe Louis against Primo Caner, walk-off home run. Primo Caner was 6'5" with an 84-inch reach. And like I said, people have always been fascinated with size in boxing. Michael Moore, who moved up from a light heavyweight to fight Mike White, who was listed at 7 foot. A lot of people thought he deserved a title shot with Mike Tyson, regardless of his record, just because his size. That's how fixated on size people are, and it's just ludicrous. People just sit around quiet about this subject because they have bias to their times, and they are under the belief that as the time keeps going, that the athletes are going to get bigger, stronger, and faster, and there's no cap. So in the future, we're going to have 9 foot heavyweight champions of the world. But look how disrespectful they were to Mike Tyson, who was undefeated at the time, reigning champion, knocking everybody out. Look how disrespectful they are bringing this guy up in the same breath with Mike Tyson. And listen to how he answers it.
Tony Tucker, some of your thoughts about him, another guy with an enormous reach advantage over you.
Well, like you say, my whole life been like to boxing since it's a disadvantage, but still I prevailed to become a heavyweight champion and the youngest heavyweight champion. And I feel very comfortable about this fight too.
There's this guy in California by the name of Mike White. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, the big 7 foot guy. He's talked about wanting to get a chance to get with you in the ring sometime. What are your thoughts about that, or do you have any thoughts about it?
Well, from what I'm concerned, he's not even rated. If he can't beat any contenders, how did he dare to stand a chance to fight with me?
He's like 18-6, I think his record is.
Yes.
But he's big. I mean, that's his one asset.
Well, those guys that figured, all those guys out there that figured that I have no right to be champion just because everybody's bigger than me. It's very foolish.
Very foolish indeed. I agree with Mike Tyson. The fact that this guy hadn't even accomplished anything, and they're trying to throw him in there with the person who's proven to be the best in the world just because of height. I mean, like I said, people have bias to their times. When I brought this conversation up to somebody, they said that I had bias to the black and white days, and it's like foolish because I wasn't around during the black and white days. Why would I have a bias? It doesn't make any sense. But like I said, people are so obsessed with size. Size is a factor, but it's not the end-all be-all, especially when you're great. Roberto Durant, size doesn't mean anything to him. Joe Louis, all the greats. One of the guys said, am I really comparing Tyson Fury to a bum and Mike White, which they probably didn't even know who Mike White was. And they forget about Keith Cunningham landing that big shot over Tyson Fury because of his speed. What heavyweight is faster than Mike Tyson? So that right there kills their argument that Tyson would get walked through by Tyson Fury because of size. But they're always going to pick biasness to the size and biasness to their era. But I don't know how long they've been watching boxing, but everybody wasn't on this Tyson Fury train some years back, maybe 2010, 11. I can remember Tyson Fury sort of kind of being the joke of boxing before, everybody just jumped on him because they were anti-Deontay Wilder. There was even a fight I seen where Tyson Fury actually threw an uppercut and punched himself. And it's like, what kind of coordination do you have to throw a shot and hit yourself? You almost knock yourself out. That is just beyond me. Like, I've never seen that with Ali. Say what you want about Ali, but in that fight against Ernie Terrell, he won 13 out of the 15 rounds. That is extremely amazing. Amazing. They talking about a shutout with Devin Haney. Try winning 15 rounds as a heavyweight. Like this size argument is completely useless, stupid, and the people who make the argument don't know enough about the sport. They're just hearsay, flyby fans. And I also like to add this: Muhammad Ali has never took any performance-enhancing drugs. Tyson Fury has. That right there is just a conversation ender. The fact that Tyson Fury didn't believe in himself enough to where he had to take something extra. and it was illegal. Muhammad Ali never did that and still accomplished what he accomplished in the sport of boxing. A lot of Tyson Fury's best win to this date is Deontay Wilder, who people say is a bum. And then he has the asterisk by his name when he fought Vladimir Klitschko because he was taking steroids. So it's like, what is Tyson Fury? He only has 2 title defenses. What has he accomplished in the sport to even be compared to Muhammad Ali, who, if you rank the top 10 heaviest punchers of all time, Ali has fought arguably 6 or 7 of those guys. Now I'm going to take you to another fight. You guys remember this guy? The tallest guy ever to win a belt, 7 foot, fighting a 46-year-old Evander Holyfield. And Holyfield was well past his prime at this point. What did Holyfield do in this fight? Holyfield was out jabbing him. Holyfield was catching him over the top with right hands. Holyfield was beating the shit out of him because at some point you're going to cap out with height if you're really that height. You can't be 7 foot making moves that Muhammad Ali made. The coordination is not going to be there once you get past a certain height, which is why, personally, I don't think Tyson Fury is 7 foot. He doesn't look nowhere near this guy's height. And like I said, I think he's lying about his height. I think fighters lie about their height all the time. Men lie about their height. If you ask the average man, hey, what is your height? They're going to always go up. Nobody ever lies going down. They're not going to be like, well, on a good day, I'm 5'8", but I'm really 5'9". No, they're going to go the opposite because they know people are obsessed. Society is obsessed with height. But like I said, look at the skills that Holyfield got robbed in this fight. Holyfield really won this fight. Look at him catching the jab, delivering a jab of his own. Holyfield outworked this guy and just beat him with skills. And he was well past his prime at this point. And he was beating the shit out of him. He was beating the shit out of the tallest guy to ever grace the ring. And that brings me to my closing point. Height is a factor, but it's not the only factor. And people are obsessed with height. Tyson Fury has took steroids. Tyson Fury has showed to struggle against faster guys. Deontay Wilder dropped him with his speed, not his technique. Cunningham dropped him with his speed. So, moral to the story is Ali, nobody faster other than Mike Tyson. And he had a great anticipation and sense of timing. And I think Muhammad Ali would find a way to win like he always does. I don't think there's a heavyweight in the history books that could beat him consistently or even once. I think he's that good. Think about it. The guy that gave him the most trouble was Ken Norton. He fought Ken Norton 3 times and made those fights competitive, even though the style was a bad stylistic matchup for him. That's how great Muhammad Ali was. Meanwhile, we can't get Tyson Fury to fight Usyk or to fight anybody that of significance. He's trying to fight everybody but real fighters. But anyway, it's the Boxer Scholar, and I'm out.